What's up, everybody? I'm James, and I'm just doing a vlog here. Nothing about tech, nothing about all the other gadgets and stuff like that. I'm just mainly going to do a vlog about what's been going on the last little while. I've been busy with work as per usual, which is if you watch my videos or talk to me on BBM or anything else, you know that. I don't really have much of a social life, and I really don't mind that because I get to just come home and spend time with my wife anyways. And then you find people here. I've got a whole ton of new subscribers, so thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. I look forward to putting out some content that you enjoy. I notice I'm getting really good responses on the tech blogs, and I'm hoping to get a little more exposure on my vlogs as well. And if there are subjects that you want me to talk about, or want, what my input is on them, or if you want to do a video to video back and forth, we can definitely do that as well. I'm very open to doing that. Sometimes my videos are going to be daily, other times it'll be like a gap, like how the last while's been, just because I run a business and I have to focus on that first. That's the most important thing. This YouTube thing is just mainly a hobby for me that I kind of got just started doing just for the hell of it. I figured, why not? If it can turn into something, as an example, it can turn into something as successful as what some YouTubers like Phil Franco have and stuff like that. Fantastic, that'd be great. But aside from that, I'm already running my own business, and trying to run a whole nother business on top of that might be just a little too stressful for me. So I'm kind of half and half on that right now. Unfortunately, I've had to let one or two people go from the company just because they weren't meeting the expectations that we had of what's outlined in their job, and then it just got to a point where when we would try to correct the situation, they just were not open to it and didn't want to change, even though we're paying them to do the job, but they're just kind of one thing. This is a common thing. I'm sure anybody who runs a business does encounter this from time to time. With my industry, because of the way the industry is we counter it a little bit more, and it's, at times there are ways to monitor it, at times there aren't. But I'm not going to talk about work. I talk about work all day long. I go to meetings all day long. I had one meeting that ran really long just because of what was needed for everything that they're wanting. I'm supposed to be somewhere else right now, but it wasn't a meeting. It was just a business function, and I just didn't feel like going. I'm tired. I just want to come home, relax. I'm waiting for my wife to get home, and then I can spend some time with her. So I decided to skip out on that whole thing, and the good thing is that since I'm my own boss, I don't really need to explain it to anybody. So that's the thing. I do enjoy that. And, that's also one reason why I kind of wanted to start this business and go from there, is because of being my own boss. It enables me to have a bit more job security and knowing. I remember being at one company one time, and one of the people there started messing up on their job. Now, they'd been at that company for 18 years, and this was a constant thing that would come up with them. And I just remember the day that they had to let him go because he just wasn't improving, and there was no other choice. It was just a constant thing. I remember sitting there going, holy shit, being at a company that long doesn't mean that you always have that job. And, and being at that age and having to find another job, I just didn't want to do that. And that's just why I figured make the push now and get things rolling. Obviously, it's a trial and error process. Within, just like anybody else says, companies always struggle within their first year. We're not so much struggling. We've had one or two issues and months where, sometimes things just do not go as planned. But aside from that, everything is going quite well, which I'm really happy about. So, and now I just got to keep on top of things, keep determined, keep everything else, and that's just the main thing. And drink a lot of coffee. One thing that really I do have to admit, I know I said I wasn't going to make this a tech thing, but I do have to say this. To run a business, if you have a BlackBerry, you will be more effective. I'm just putting that out there just because this phone is my daily driver, and yeah. As I said before, this is not going to be a tech vlog. I'm just going to vlog about things that have been going on. What I'm really looking forward to is, pardon me, I don't know how to edit videos, so I can't edit that out. One thing I am really looking forward to is my wife's birthday. I've got a whole bunch of things planned for her birthday. I've had these things planned for quite a while, and just I've got everything in line. I'm not going to go into details to what it is because my wife actually watches my vlogs, so that way you can't find out what I've got planned for you. So after I've done everything, I may make a vlog as to how our response was and everything, and then go from there. Aside from that, what are some things that you guys are looking forward to? I know there's some movies that are coming out that I'm really looking forward to seeing. The new Star Wars is coming out December 16th. They got Suicide Squad coming out. I'm really looking forward to Suicide Squad, and also Batman vs. Superman, because I just want to see that whole aspect of where they're going to go with that. I haven't been watching too many of the prediction videos that have been out there, just because of the fact that I find that if I watch too many of those and then I start thinking about the movie and what I think that they should have in it, like just like everybody else does, I find that at the end of the movie I feel disappointed because it didn't match the high expectations that I had for it. And that's just one thing where I'm kind of like, okay, well, I'm not going to do that this time. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just not going to really think about it until I'm getting my ticket, and then I'm going to go sit in my seat and I'm going to watch the movie and I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm not going to feel disappointed at the end of it or very confused as to why someone is running away from a T-Rex in high heels. You know what I'm talking about. Everyone who's seen the Jurassic World knows what I'm talking about. Anyways, so that's the thing, and I'm really looking forward to those movies coming out. Games-wise, I got Halo 5 just recently. I've been playing that. The storyline was good. Again, like exactly what I was talking about, not what I was expecting, because I'm watching these previews thinking that this is going to be like some big, huge manhunt where you're mainly chasing Master Chief and you're like narrowly catching him, or you're playing as Master Chief and narrowly escaping Agent Locke, and it really wasn't much of that. I was expecting more, but in all honesty, the game still was great, and the only thing that is actually kind of pissing me off about it is the system, the rec system. I mean, I get it, but I would like to have a DMR. I don't know why I can't have DMR in some of these matchmaking sessions that you've got. Like, with having a loadout, that's perfect because you're allowing the people that purchase this game to use the weapons that they're comfortable using and want to use, instead of forcing them to use just set weapons. So I really hope that they change that at some point soon. But aside from that, I'm probably going to go and play some of that right now, since I just got myself all worked up about it. Yeah. So aside from that, hope you enjoyed the video. To my new subscribers, again, thank you so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate the support and the fact that you like my videos. I'm sorry I look so tired. It's been a very long day. So if you like, feel free to leave me a comment down below as to some content that you'd like to see or anything that you'd like me to touch base on. And yeah,